Hey, it's Rebecca Smith from the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, and it's time for Missouri Health Talks, a project where we listen in on Missourians' conversations about access to health care. This week we hear from Cameron Reitan. She's a second-year Master's of Public Health student at the University of Missouri that's also employed as a personal care attendant. Essentially, she's hired by people with disabilities to help them with whatever tasks they need. She spoke about why she does this work and about some of what people misunderstand about caregiving. Here's Cameron.
So in high school, I really was passionate about being a pediatrician. I knew I really enjoyed healthcare, but I don't think I understood what individual healthcare versus population healthcare really meant. And so once I found out about public health and how it's population based and more about population health equity, inequality, stuff like that, I was like, oh, that's what I've been wanting to do. I just didn't know that existed. And then personal care attendant wise, beginning a pandemic, well, I guess mid-pandemic, August of 2020, we were coming back to campus. My really good friend and roommate had been working for this man named Bob for about a year and a half at that point. She was like, well, why don't you just come work for him? Because I was looking for a job. I was like, sure. She was like, it's healthcare related. You might really enjoy it. And so I met him, and I just knew that it was a job for me. I really enjoy hanging out with him and being a personal care attendant. I just kind of saw a lot of public health components in the job. And I've gotten to learn so much about healthcare in the US and just healthcare access. There's so many issues that just one person, Bob, faces every day of his life. But then I also do it because I really, really like him. He's such a cool guy. That's what really motivates me, is just I enjoy him. Even again on the silent days, I'm just kind of out of my mind, just vibing with Bob. Because once you get the routine down, it's muscle memory. I'm not even thinking. I can blank out for 2 hours and it's great. I just kind of get out of my head with school and stuff. And then on our chatty days, I love our conversations. I think people don't understand that there's a lot of independence with me being a caregiver for an employer like him. There's a lot of independence. And I think that a lot of people think it's going to be a nursing home bound to the home, 24-hour care. No, this might be different for different employers, but for Bob, he has a lot of independence. And I'm not a nurse. I'm just there. I'm not qualified whatsoever to be a nurse. But we don't have a nurse that can come at any time and do it for us. So we have to do it. When Bob mentions that we're doing something we're not supposed to, they get mad at us. I'm like, okay, then you come. Pay a nurse to come out here and be on call whenever we need something we're not qualified to do. And they're like, no. Okay, then we're going to continue doing it. Maybe another thing people don't understand is you don't need any skills. You just kind of learn as you go, because again, every employer is going to be different. You just go there, learn a routine, and you just keep doing that routine. So I'm not a nurse. I'm just there to do things that he cannot do himself, but he has control over the whole situation. I'm not there to take care of him. He can take care of himself. He just can't do that because he doesn't have function of his neck down. So I'm not there to do things for him. I'm there to do things with him.
That was Cameron Reitan speaking about her job as a personal care attendant and about some of what the public misunderstands about her job. That's it for this week's Missouri Health Talks, which was reported and produced by Anna Kaufman. Tune in next week for more conversations from throughout the state about health and access. I'm Rebecca Smith. Thanks for listening.